Okay, back with hog rings, a couple that I've made out of the 9 gauge wire, and this is cut out of the cattle panels. This one was specifically a horse panel, I guess, and I cut out a couple of pieces just to kind of show you how I lock these around. I've been using vice grips. Uh, One of the issues I run into is once you crush it, you got to readjust and crush it and readjust. I went and picked up a pair of these at Lowe's. I'm going to see if this doesn't work a little better. Should be a little quicker to adjust. But the problem I found was that once you have a big enough hog ring that's really going to hold this stuff together, the hog ring pliers that you buy for fencing and stuff, the jaws don't open wide enough and you don't have enough leverage off the handles to crush it. So just goes on, comes around, and you can already see it's that's kind of what I'm doing. Crush it to where it's wrapping 1.5 times around. And if you wanted to get in there with the vice grips after that, you could get in there with them and close this up a little tighter. It would be, I think these are easier at getting it down to that point. And then maybe the vice grips are good at making it completely tight to where it doesn't slip around at all. I don't know really if it's that important that it doesn't slip at all. The main thing is that you got a good 1.5 times around on this on a heavy gauge wire. They say the lightweight hog rings like the 13 gauge, 14 gauge, 15 gauge, which those are easy to find. They'll tell you that on a gabion you need to go every other opening when you're locking these things together. I've been going about every 12 inches, maybe a little less with the heavier ones. If you can buy the heavier ones, great. If you can't, you can make them. I think if you can buy them, the cost of buying them is about the same as if buying this wire and making them yourself, so it would save you some time. Anyway, that's how I made the C-rings. That's how I'm crushing them down to build the gabion baskets. If you got questions, let me know.